Children around the world want to learn, help others, and solve problems. They are sponges for information and always have questions. We often underestimate kids, when in reality they have valuable insights and sometimes even highly scientific explanations to offer.
In the state of New Hampshire, I participated in the water science fair and I made it to state. I did a project on osmosis.
And what's osmosis?
The movement of water molecules through a selectively permeable membrane from a region of high water concentration to low water concentration.
Impressive, right? The girl in this clip was only in elementary school, and she's not the only impressive child we interviewed. For this project, we interviewed kids and teachers in both the United States and Bhutan about their hopes and dreams. We found that children are aware of the issues facing communities worldwide and already have plans to fix them. Along with learning about science, students are also passionate to learn how to solve problems. Current global issues such as climate change and poverty require problem-solving skills. In Bhutan, 12 and 14-year-old boys at the Sarongto Central School want to become engineers and doctors.
I want to become engineer because if I will become engineer, I will build many different kind of house and I will build for poor people of this Bhutan.
I like to be a doctor because I feel proud because I could help many people living in the Bhutan. I don't want people to suffer in this Bhutan. So my hope and my lust is to keep the people around the Bhutan happy, sir.
Back in the U.S., 12-year-old Charlotte wants to see her school initiate a farm program.
It would be really cool if we had a farm or something like that outside, so then we could learn how to do farming and stuff like that and just go out in nature instead of being in the classroom all the time. That'd be really cool.
In Montpelier, Vermont, students are actively discussing world issues and are doing things to help solve climate change.
Scientists have known about climate change for since the 50s and 60s, but we're just now starting to kind of see it manifest in real physical ways. And our students want, for them, it's not an issue of whether it's an alternative fact or not. It's like they can see it happening. They don't want to be the generation that lets it just go to hell. They want to step up and try to do something. So they're very active. There's a big Vermont youth rally that took place this year. It was a really big deal. It's going to be even bigger next year. So we're just trying to get as much kids kind of invested in their communities and invested in their own future as possible.
It is important to note that these kids are not ignorant of the hard work it takes to accomplish such lofty goals. In fact, they are often well aware of the effort it takes. A 15-year-old girl from Sarongto Central School said this.
If we do hard work, then one day we will become somebody in the future.
The question is, what can teachers, leaders, the government, and parents do to foster kids' passions and facilitate their achievement of these lofty goals? How can we make sure they become someone they want to be in the future? And what does that future look like for children and for the global community?
Oh my gosh, that was